So what, some of the questions like, what inspires you to write this music? I mean, is it the environment or things you've gone through, or stories you hear around you?
Yeah.
What inspires you?
What just general life and everything around me. Sometimes I may write a certain type of song and people feel like, maybe it's about you, but it's not really about me. Someone may tell me a story and I'm like, this would really fit so well in a storyline of a music, a song, or just my own personal story. I can just put it down in my songs. So I think it's just life in general. Yeah.
That's really. I will keep going.
Okay.
Don't stop me.
All right.
We're gonna stop you right now.
Yeah. Now, before we go to like our panelists who are on the phone, like we have our DJ who's not present today, Omosh Fire, and we also have Mika on the phone.
Yeah.
What interesting traits have you seen with Kenya? This is your first time in the US, and you've interacted with so many Kenyans since you came here. What unusual or interesting traits have you seen with Wakenya hapa? Ni tabia gani ambayo umeona labda tumeileta hapa kutoka Kenya, ama what is it that unusual you've seen with us that maybe you did not expect?
And before you answer that, please be careful. Tread a thin line. You're treading a thin line.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Don't give me that look. But go ahead.
I think back at home we always have this thing where Kenyans don't support Kenyan music. So, but here people are turning up and I don't know, showing out.
Now you can mention that. We like that. We like that. We like that.
So, yeah, wanatokea sana for shows. So, the support here is crazy. And people like gathering together as Kenyans. I realize that a lot. So that's one trait that I've seen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Mika has a quick question, from the phone. Mika, msalimie Nadia Mukami and talk to her. Mika. No, you are unmuted, Mika.
Nilikuwa na confirm kwanza. Najua mic ni hit sana. Hi Nadia, hapa tunacheza conspiracy, watu watuko kwa studio tunamutiwa tusiongee, so tuendelea party sawa.
Nasikia rumors.
Hapo tukikaa.
Nasikia rumors.
But anyway, the rumors ni kweli. Alright, so Nadia, I think Ruth amuuliza swali zote zilikuwa nitakuuliza, but this is the thing. Nadia, I remember when I first heard your song, what was it? Yule Yule?
Yeah.
It's called Yule Yule? Yeah. When
Yule
I first
Yule.
heard that song, I remember, listening to the song, and then, this studio usually tend to look for music that's just upcoming, or we have this katabia. We decided we just want to push Kenyan music to everybody. And then I remember when you played that song, and I was like, this girl she's something. And then you did Radio Love, and I think another one. You're like, actually, this is a talent being slapped on. And I think my question is like, nobody had ever heard of Nadia Mukami. Then in here comes this girl who's bold enough to belt out ballads in Swahili, and she's doing it in her own unique style. Like, at that time we had artists who they would lean more towards R&B, or they would lean on more towards hip hop. But you just came out with that ballad style, and you took it up. What gave you that strength to actually, or how has it been for you in these 4 years to grow in this male-dominated, shark-infested water that is called the Kenyan music industry? In that short time, for you to come in, carve out your niche, and now, literally, if you say the word Nadia, people know who Nadia is. Like, you stand out as a beacon. How did you navigate all that in this short span of time?
All right. I think one of the things I always put myself as a business. When you set up a business, there are things that you need to keep doing in order to keep it going. Number one is you keep refilling. Ni kama kujaza stock. And if you're in the service world, you need to keep refining. So I always have an amazing team. Number one, you can be the manager, the producer, the listening team, the everything. Because at the time, you lie to yourself.
The video vixen.
The video vixen, So I think I have the right people. That's number one. You need to have the right people. Not just people who are yes men, people who just tell you, ni kali. But people who are always telling you, nah, do this, don't do that, this is what is gonna sell, this is not what gonna sell. Because every time, it's like a business. There are bad days, there are good days. There are days you'll check a song and it's like, it's a miss, like the reception wasn't as much as you wanted it. And you go back to the drawing board with your team and you're like, how do we refine it? How do we continue making the Nadia Mukami brand better? Because I think the Nadia that I was when I was 20 and getting into the music industry, and the Nadia Mukami I'm gonna be, let's say by God's grace, next year, they are gonna be like two different people. I think a good business needs to keep refining itself so that it can, attain the sustainability, So I think I keep refining myself, and I will keep refining myself so that, I can last in the game for long. Because, man, there are people who come with one-hit wonders, they have disappeared. I always make sure that every year I have like a big song. So it's by refining myself so that I can, achieve the sustainability in the music industry, because the music industry is also tricky. Ukilala kidogo, there's another one who's hot. So, and they always say the truth on the table is you can be hot forever. So what you do with your time, they always say make hay while the sun shines. So I think I'm making my hay right now, and I can't wait for you to hear the stuff I have.